What are the best HERO12 hyperlapse settings? Let's find out. I went out this morning and shot a bunch of test shots, not just with the standard lens, but also with the new Max Lens Mod 2.0, which I had never used up until now. Because I know some of y'all are impatient, I will quickly share the end result, the favorite settings that we're going to talk about in this video. It's 8:7 aspect ratio, so almost using the full sensor, which is great. 5.3K res on the standard lens in wide lens mode with speed at 15x. This gave me the best results, which I found quite surprising. Now, without further ado, and if you're like me and you've never used the Max Lens Mod 2.0, this is how you mount it. You can check out the chapters below this video if you want to skip this. You twist the lens off and then you grab that little rubber pouch thingy or whatever that it comes in. You take the back off and then you line up the metal brackets and then you turn. You really got to squeeze it. You got to give it a little good big old squeeze to line it up, and that's what it looks like. And honestly, I don't think this lens mod is great for hyperlapses the way we have been shooting them, or the way I've been shooting them. By the way, this is how I shot all of the shots that you see in the video on a selfie stick or one of those 360 poles, and just walking around that bridge many times. I think I did about 12 or 14 runs of that bridge. So as you can see, trying to keep it as steady as possible, trying to keep my spacing of my steps the same and my consistency in my speed the same as well. And this weird guy started following me and that creeped me out because I could feel him behind me and I'm like, fella, what are you doing? Anyways, without further ado, let's have a look at all of the different shooting modes and settings and the results, because some of them will definitely surprise you. Get out of my shot. TimeWarp mode with the standard lens on wide 15x. The thing with the 15x and the 30x is it's a bit counterintuitive. You want to set it to a higher mode because otherwise it'll overstabilize, and you can see how it kind of rectifies itself in some shots here and there. All in all, not the worst result I've seen. This is the run back shooting sideways, so we have forward facing shots and sideways shots. And this is decent, but you see there's like a little bit of tilt, and that is just not a desirable result. Then this is on 30x speed. Some parts of the sequence are more stable, but still not ideal. Then it's time to try out the Max Lens Mod 2.0. This is on Super View and speed 15x. As you can see, there's quite a lot of correction, and this is better in the 30x mode, but I was expecting better results. As I mentioned before, I don't think the Max Lens Mod is great for handheld hyperlapses. I think it's great if you mount it on your chest or on your head when you're biking or running or driving on a bus or something. I think that will be much better than shooting it handheld the way I did it. Here we have, with the Super View mode on and horizon lock, the horizon's locked, but there's still a lot of that kind of wobble, which is weird. And here shooting sideways, you see it tries to correct itself a little bit too much. And then finally we get to what used to be my favorite settings, but it just really underperforms on this 16:9 4K res standard lens, linear lens, and horizon lock at 30x. As you can see, really quite wobbly and did not perform as well as I thought at all. So the other settings are the winner for me. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this little experiment. What did you think? What was your favorite shot best settings? Do you have any tips about hyperlapses on GoPros, or do you have any questions or suggestions for future content? Make sure to subscribe to stay up to date with all my future time-lapse and hyperlapse content. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.